EB Dub, EB Dub, EB Dub, EB Dub, EB Dub, EB Dub, EB Dub. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for tonight. In prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage, the only platform where all music and wrestling matters. Sportswire Radio to go extreme as we get you ready for the road to the extreme kingdom. And you'll see live on site a slew of your favorite EBW stars to get you ready for what's ahead. You know, you've seen a lot on Sportswire Radio over the years. We've even had some ECW legends, but now we're going to see some original EBW stars and get you ready for what's ahead, especially in the world of extreme basement wrestling. A first here on Sportswire Radio. We're going to give you basement wrestling, what it's like in the flesh and lewd. Long overdue here. It is long overdue on Sportswire Radio. But before I introduce these individuals who no doubt have certainly shown why they're extreme, since they're here for the first time, and I see a slew of people here are wondering, what have they walked into? I must give the EBW guys that introduction that has been made famous, and even these ECW originals, and this man beast, this War Machine Rhino, and this guy Gary Wolf, Pitbull #1, have gotten, and in the famous words of Def Leppard frontman Joe Elliott, ladies and gentlemen, let's get rocked, because you're wondering here in the chat, what have you walked into? We even see the EBW production team even wondering what they've gotten themselves into. But ladies and gentlemen, let's now start this show off here in style on Sportswire Radio, the #1 global radio station where all music and wrestling matters. So with that,
Thank you.
further ado here, run the sport.
Hello, everybody. We have one more guest on the way.
From the EBW Arena Live. Simply put, they are extreme basement wrestling. Fellas, how are we doing tonight? How are we doing, fellas? We're live. We're here in the EBW Arena on that road to Extreme Kingdom, and hopefully you'll talk into the microphone, and this is definitely one that we haven't done before. But fellas, I hope that you can hear us, and hello out there.
We hear you loud and clear, Tom. How's it going? We are EBW. We are Extreme Basement Wrestling, and we're here to revolutionize all of professional wrestling YouTube. It's your buddy, Mike Hawk.
And I'm Joey Salads.
And my name is Mr. H.
And we are EBW. We are here to express us. We're here to show what we're truly made of, and we can go at it in this business. We have a cast of characters that we cannot wait to introduce to you. And it's not going to be something you want to miss. And it's not going to be something you want to forget. Because soon, our biggest pay-per-view of the year, Extreme Kingdom. We're just on the road. We are on the way. And this is a beautiful pit stop. Thank you so much for having us, Sportswire Radio. This is going to be something legendary.
Well, this is the platform that had on the ECW originals, and you are the EBW legends and originals. And let's talk about that road to Extreme Kingdom. We'll put some links up here shortly. I'm sure we'll see some of those that'll be out there, and set the tables for us here, fellas. And what can we expect here coming up for EBW's latest show? Yes, Extreme Kingdom. Go ahead.
You know, what you can expect from us is actually getting out of the ring right now, and we're going to head to the desk right here.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, they're just
Because here at EBW, we have good production, all right? Our production is top of the line, all right? So here we all are, right in front of your face.
letting us know that you guys actually do put this stuff together here in the EBW studios. As obviously, I wouldn't expect anything less from you fellas.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I gotta say, this is such a great podcast radio show. Like, you've had so many legends on here, and now you're gonna have us, like, living legends. All right, we're living legends.
You know what? I think my career is now complete. It wasn't having LA Guns. It wasn't having Rhino. It wasn't having Great White, all those 80s hair metal bands. It was having EBW on. So I think my career now is complete. I can write off.
Let's clap for us. Let's clap for us.
Thank you. But obviously, we're excited. And hello, Mike, and thank you, Yoey. And we'll, I'm sure, get to some of the stars that are going to be in action here. When I think about EBW, there is a lot of them.
EBW, you know, like, listen, we're almost going a year strong, and to say that we're at this level right now is insane. Nothing that I would ever think about. And it's just, I'm so proud of what we're doing, so proud of the team that we have, and we're so proud of the wrestlers putting in the work, putting in the hours, putting on great, entertaining wrestling. And as you can see on the screen right here.
You guys have done that. And also, I do want to put a link up here because I see some people that I haven't seen on Sportswire in a while in the chat. You do have a chat. Do me a favor, hit the sub button for EBW. They are only 5 subscribers away from 250. They started at 242. We got you 3 subscribers for announcing you coming on. Let's get them 5 more. So I see a bunch of people.
Let's go.
Hit them to 250 because you got me to 1,500 and change. Do me a favor. Go out and support these guys. Yeah, we'll take this off the screen for a minute. We'll come back and show some more footage. But obviously, it's quite a cast of characters. And at the top of the list is, of course, the EBW champion, the original himself, Mr. Owen Arrow.
Owen Arrow, let me tell you, I can go on and on about how good and talented this guy is. All right, he's the EBW champion for a reason. He's the best for a reason. All right, like versatile, like attributes, strong man, and even a stronger moveset. He is truly EBW.
You know, Mike, I will say, if you want to talk about the true trailblazers of EBW, the name Owen Arrow has to come to mind. That name is the only one that really works.
Absolutely. What are you gonna say about that, Joey Salads?
I gotta agree.
He's just happy to be here
for a reason. Obviously, he's the
champ for a reason. He defends the thing. All right, he defends the title. So it's not like he's just jerking off.
Will his days be numbered here coming up?
Will his days be numbered? Who knows? I see El Cranio. I can go on and on about El Cranio.
Winner. I mean, we know that he's the man up next, and he went through a lot to win to get his shot at the champion.
Let me tell you, El Cranio is a guy that does not have a lot of bad matches under his belt. All right, every match he's had has been a banger after a banger and after a banger. And quite frankly, I feel like he deserves to be in the spot where he is, winning the Supreme Scramble. I mean, like, come on, that's a hard ass task. All right, so the fact he won the Supreme Scramble, he's been in the title picture of the Hardcore Intercontinental Championship. He's just an overall great in-ring wrestler. To see him where he's at right now, to where I saw him back in the 90s wrestling in Mexico, and now seeing him in EBW at the top of his career, some may say. It's absolutely beautiful.
Pinnacle, but the question always is, guys, and I get wrestlers from all over the world. I've had the WWE greats. I've had the guys that right now are in the indies, and they've won championships after championships. My guest yesterday just won his first title, D Savage, and wrestled a guy, Tommy Invincible. Everybody knows him. He wrestled him. Yes, yesterday's guest wrestled Tommy Invincible, that guy. But there is always a challenge for someone who has not won the big one before. We talk about this all the time on Sportswire. There are those who have not won the big one. It is very hard if you haven't done it before, and that's going to be a challenge here coming up for the man that's going to be squaring off with Mr. Owen Arrow, that is El Cranio.
Yes, El Cranio, you know, he's won a lot of fights in Tijuana and a lot of fights in the back of chicken restaurants in Tijuana, but that's no basement. and he
No,
needs to win
no.
a big match in the basement. That's for
There is
sure.
a big difference from Mexican Cokes and certainly Polios than going out here in the extreme basement arena. And Owen Arrow's a champion for a reason, and
He
I
certainly
think
is.
it's going to be quite a test, and it could very well be maybe the greatest match in EBW history, maybe in basement wrestling history. I mean, that's the potential that this match has, guys.
Listen, El Cráneo said to Owen Arrow's face, I want an unsanctioned match. Okay, I want an unsanctioned match. And at Extreme Kingdom, it's going to be an unsanctioned match. And when we mean unsanctioned here at EBW, we mean unsanctioned. Not just one fucking chair shot, not just a one table spot. No, we mean multiple table spots. Shoot, BCW. We're talking multiple table spots. We're talking blood. We're talking whatever there is that can make it unsanctioned, all right? Like, we go balls to the walls because we're not just extreme. We're violent.
You are, but I mean, who do you think that favors then? I mean, an unsanctioned match here. What do you guys think there in terms of that? Because
Joey Salles, you go first. You haven't spoken a lot.
yeah, go ahead, Joey. You're in prime time.
I honestly think this could go very, very down, very south, very quickly.
South of the border, obviously, for El Cráneo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, everything. I know there's gonna be chairs. There's a lot of ladders down here, tables.
A lot of them.
El Cráneo, and they're in blood too sometimes. Cráneo, he's a violent
blood stained on the door. Yes.
You see the blood stains on the
door. Yeah.
Classic,
that was a battle. That was war.
That was a war. All right.
That was war. It's like worse than Vietnam, hands down. But I think it's gonna be a very good unsanctioned match.
It's gonna be a very good unsanctioned match. It's gonna be better than some unsanctioned matches you may have seen on YouTube. All right,
or even anywhere in ECW. Certainly, I mean, New Jack and Balls Mahoney may have nothing on what we're going to see here between these two EBW giants. There's no question.
Listen.
That's a possibility.
Has Balls Mahoney won the EBW title?
Well, he's not alive at the moment, so we don't know.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah. But obviously,
that was my point. I mean, doesn't it?
We'll have to find out. Obviously, Owen Arrow is the champion for a reason, but we know our Supreme Scrambler. Now, I'm going to continue to butcher his name, and hopefully, I won't butcher it as much as they do when the Mexican poultry shops down there south of the border.
Listen, do not mispronounce the name down south. No, that's a big no. That's a no bueno. That is a no bueno.
Yeah, it's no good. But obviously, we'll see who's going to be no good coming up in the ring. But let's talk about some of the other stars. One of the guys that's caught my interest here in watching some of the footage, we'll put some links back up here in a minute, is the Canadian Crippler, a guy that is certainly, I mean, he has definitely
give a round of applause for the Canadian Crippler.
Channeled,
give a round of applause for the Canadian Crippler.
Channeled the past, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, the Canadian Crippler, it's like, just first off, one of the best technical wrestlers in maybe goddamn near the professional wrestling. All right, the Canadian Crippler.
Yeah,
like it is an absolute honor for the Canadian Crippler to step his foot in the EBW ring and show off what he's truly made of. A guy who has never had a bad match, win or lose, he gives it his heart. He gives 110% in that goddamn squared circle. The Canadian Crippler, easily. One of the best wrestlers we have on EBW, as you're showing his amazing highlights.
You guys have been so kind to show, to allow us access for, and we see the Canadian Crippler out there in the EBW arena, and he is definitely somebody that gives it his all, and that's why he's one of the competitors I'm sure we're going to be keeping an eye on coming up on this road to the Extreme Kingdom.
Yes, absolutely. We will be seeing the Canadian Crippler, and let's just be for real. The Canadian Crippler, he's gonna go down as an EBW legend. All right,
if he hasn't already. I mean, this is a guy whose resume has already been cemented in stone. There is no way that you could talk about EBW without bringing up the Canadian Crippler. Mm-hmm. And you bring up that he is one of the better technical wrestlers, maybe not even just in the promotion, but in the sport as a whole.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say that this guy has the potential to maybe headline the next Extreme Kingdom next go around. I mean,
he could certainly headline some shows here, period, anywhere in backyard, underground, independent, and pro wrestling because of what he's done and his heart. and his ability to never give up. And we're watching the most recent EBW show on the road to Extreme Kingdom. And
Look at that sharpshooter right there.
You know,
Look at that.
well, you
I'm
know
gonna
what?
say one thing.
Listen, Brett and Natalia have nothing on him. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens has got neck surgery, so he's not competing with him. Kenny Omega is a shell of himself since COVID, and that's why we have
Goddamn right, Canadian Crippler. He outshines every Canadian.
Yeah.
Yes,
No, it's very
well,
true.
yes, and Edge and Christian are past their prime, so they can't compete. But the Canadian Crippler is doing all those Canadian legends proudly, and some here. So we will be getting to some people here in the chat shortly. But yes, the Canadian Crippler will also be a part of things. But also, I know the Gangsta will be. Certainly, it'll be a gangsta party when he's out there.
Yeah, the game.
No, absolutely. He's from RPT out of the Bronx. This guy, no joke. He once slapped his bodega worker just because he could. I mean, this guy just does whatever he wants, whenever he wants. And you want to talk unsanctioned.
Yeah.
Obviously, El Cranio comes to mind. Tijuana, Mexico comes to mind. But when you say unsanctioned, you also have to think of the gangsta because that's just what he's about.
Yeah, I mean, the Bronx and gangs certainly go hand in hand because I'm from Brooklyn, and I definitely know a thing or two about gangs in the projects. No, I'm not a gangbanger, but the gangster will definitely do some of the gang banging, and I would expect to see him coming up here at Extreme Kingdom.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Listen, nobody in the world needs to do any more gangbanging with the amount of gangbanging that the gangsta does. He's able to kind of cover all the grounds that we need. Obviously, there's some outside gangbanging that we don't need, but the gangsta's got it all covered by himself.
MS-13, the Bloods, the Crips, the Latin Kings have.
Hey, listen, he identifies with the gangsta gang, and that's just how it is.
That's what it's all about. I mean, listen, definitely, it's ain't no party but a gangster party to quote Tupac. But obviously, he'll also be a part of the card, and I know somebody wants me to bring up the name Commissioner Aubrey Graham because I'm going to do it. I usually wait for my chat, but I see my chat in here. But talk to me about EBW Commissioner Aubrey Graham.
Aubrey Graham, you know, he's been one of the most powerful most powerful men I've seen in this business and industry. I can't lie. You know, He's been a part of.
We need more Aubrey Grahams in the world to deal with the likes of Anthony Steele, James Taylor, and these guys in backyard wrestling and underground wrestling that people talk about. Omen Black and all these other big names that come on here. Aaron Blaze, Comatose. You know, we need maybe some more Aubrey Grahams in the world. Maybe that.
Listen. I don't know. Listen, Aubrey, there's a lot of controversy surrounding Aubrey, okay? He is the commissioner, general manager, and CEO.
And Anthony Steele and James Taylor, they it's their middle name almost, especially Anthony Steele. I mean, you know.
No, of course. And one guy we have to talk about, I don't know if we brought him up yet, but Sandoon. I mean, Sandoon.
The Sand Dune, yes. You know, obviously we're thinking about the man upstairs, Mr. Sabu. Obviously, somebody that we all know we certainly are inspired by. And the Sand Dune is definitely. I'm very much expecting him to be front and center here, coming up on this road to Extreme Kingdom.
I mean, listen, you may have just said it right now. I mean, we are touching asphalt right now on the road to Extreme Kingdom right now. I mean, there's a chance that Sandoon may be front and center, really right ahead of us. We are looking at a yellow light, and we are about to go red, and we are about to stop and look around and see for a second who's really on this road to Extreme Kingdom. And you just said it. It's Sandoon.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to definitely snap, crackle, and pop to that. And I want to continue to put it out there. Hit the sub button for EBW. I see people coming in and out of my chat. And if you are here, especially the legendary Doc Holliday, who I just watched in the ring, and I'm talking about on Monday's show, but he's here, and he's a man that probably has competed in the basement somewhere. But wait a minute! Is that who I think it is?
Well, we have special guest.
It is. I think it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Sand Dune. The Sand Dune. Here he is. The Sand Dune. Tell us what you're doing here, and it's an honor to meet you, and I'm certainly looking forward to seeing you front and center coming up here at Extreme Kingdom. Oh,
Sand Dune.
He's doing it. He's putting the motion because he doesn't need to do anything but point, because he's gonna point to what we can expect here coming up, and he's motioning. He's talking here. Yes.
He's saying he's very excited to be here on this show right now, and he's very happy.
Mr. H for saying that. Yes, we definitely appreciate you saying that, and we want to thank him for coming out, because this is a man that has put his body through so much here in the wrestling circuit, and especially in EBW, just for him to spare a second or two of his time. And he's coming back. He's coming back. He's going because he knows. He's going in there. He's going into the EBW arena. EB-dub. He's motioning. He's motioning up to the sky, ladies and gentlemen. He is motioning. No, we point to you. We point to you here. EB-dub. It feels like we're back again in the old ECW arena there in Philadelphia. We feel like we're back in the Elks Lodge here in Queens, because here in the EBW arena, it has become just unfolding here, because this road to Extreme Kingdom is so right around the corner. Yes. And obviously, yes, please feel free. Feel free to translate there for us.
He is so excited. There is no words to describe the excitement that he has. I mean, listen, he may blow up just out of sheer excitement. I mean, this guy is unbelievable.
Well, we don't want that here. We certainly don't want you to blow up here like a helium balloon. We obviously want you to get ready on that road to the EBW biggest show of the company's history, and that is Extreme Kingdom. And if you are here, hit that sub button for EBW, because I have no doubt that we're going to be seeing some other stars. I mean, how about the Psycho? The Psycho is going to be a big part of this, I have no doubt.
Yes, he is. Straight from the asylum. Really hard upbringing. But, man, that man is honestly a total beast.
He's a beast. And the Sand Dune is translating here for something, and I'm sure you gentlemen will let us know further what the Sand Dune is trying to connect it. And somewhere,
well, listen, just saying that the Psycho is nothing on him. He understands the Psycho story, and of course he's sympathetic. He feels bad, the whole yada yada. But Sand Dune doesn't care. Okay, Sand Dune only cares about one thing, and that is himself and the EBW championship.
Well, it's the richest prize in the basement. I mean, it's the prize in the basement, and can't blame him. I mean, listen, that's what everybody wants, and certainly the Psycho wants it, and who wouldn't want to be the EBW champion? Who wouldn't want to be?
Listen, I hear something right now from Sand Dune. He's getting very hot in the desert. Okay.
You know what? He might want to go and find some fluid. He might want to find a way to hydrate himself. So he might want to go figure out some way to hydrate himself, especially because we don't want to see him be dehydrated going on to that big show we have coming up here called Extreme Kingdom.
Exactly. And you know what, Reverend? There is maybe no beer quite as refreshing as Coors. And
well, you know what?
He's going for the Coors in the cooler.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't blame him. I mean, listen, certainly Coors Light, Coors Iced, whatever you want to call it. Definitely the famous commercials where the Love Train do the Love Train. And obviously the Sand Dune is looking for that Coors, and I have no doubt that we'll have more coverage on that. And if you are here, I want to continue to make sure you hit the sub button for EBW. Hit that sub button for Extreme Basement Wrestling, because we certainly want to get extremed, and we've gotten 2 subscribers here tonight. Let's get us 3 more. 3 more gets us to 250, and there it is. I see some of the greats of the backyard wrestling circuit coming in here, wondering what they're watching. What you are watching here is the road to EBW's Extreme Kingdom, Extreme Basement Wrestling, and we are here with the Sand Dune. We're also here with Mr. H, and we're also here with Joey Salads, I believe, as well. My name is the Salads
as well. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed him while he was here. Sand Dune is out of here. He is out of here. He's leaving. He's on his way to go get high.
Can't blame him. He's obviously got to get ready here. He's got to get ready for what's ahead. And there's no question that if you want to see what EBW has to offer, you can see that here. You've got the Spider. I mean, the Spider is going to be somebody else. I was talking to you guys certainly off the air, and the Spider is going to be one of those names that's going to be another intriguing figure about what's ahead here on this road to Extreme Kingdom.
Yeah, the Spider, he's a guy that, you know, he's still climbing that mountain. You know, he's still trying to get people to respect him. He wants the locker room to see him as not just some outsider, some jobber. You know, he wants to prove everybody wrong.
Well, I can't blame him. I mean, and what better way to do that here by showing the world what you have to offer and the Apex Gambler, and this is as deep a roster as there is, not just in basement wrestling, but anywhere. I mean, certainly, you know, TNA may have came to the UBS arena, but certainly I have no doubt that they'll be looking to poach some of you guys here in EBW. We got to hold on to them as long as we can. Hopefully the finances in EBW won't be the same finances that ECW had. But, I mean, obviously the Spider is going to be somebody that we're looking forward to here. And there's the Apex Gambler as well. Yes, and wait a minute. Are we motioning for something else here? We'll take this off the screen for a minute here. Did we see or hear something coming out, or am I imagining? Wait a minute! And there he is! It's the Spider. He talked about wanting respect. He talked about wanting to show, and he is here now in the EBW arena. He is here now in the EBW arena. He doesn't even want to wait till Extreme Kingdom. He wants to get it on right now, it seems.
I can turn my own music off.
Turn off his music. He's in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage. We want to hear what he has to say. Hit the sub button for EBW while you're at it. Wait a minute.
You wanted me to do a shoot? You want me to do a shoot?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Mr. H, I have zero respect for you, okay? All right? Now, I'm not even going to get started with you, all right, you little piece of shit. You had enough talking already.
I didn't even say anything bad.
Listen.
No.
This is why. This is real here.
Win the title.
Come out here, and he's arguing with Mr. H and Joey Salads. This is real right now. This isn't scripted. This isn't just coming on here to try to get views. This is real.
My apologies for interrupting your little radio show.
Tell the world. What's on your mind? That's what you're here for.
What's on my mind is the zero respect I have for this company, for EBW. Are you kidding me? Match after match after match after match, I give it my fucking best. But yet they screw me over every single time. All right, and you guys on commentary, you guys announcing my defeats, announcing my unaccomplishments. How dare you? Do you know how I am? I'm a motherfucking Spider. I'm an EBW original. All right, so treat me with the respect that. No, you don't fucking touch me. You need to relax.
You need to relax.
You don't tell me.
It's a skill issue with you. That's what it is.
Oh, it's a fucking skill.
It's a skill issue. With that being said, no, because you have to relax. You can't blame.
This is real here on Sportzwire. We see here.
I can't wrestle, buddy. I've never had a bad match in my entire life. What do you mean I can't wrestle? No, you don't fucking touch me.
You're defeated. You have.
This is real here. This is the Spider has come up. He's unglued. Listen, he's definitely not tangled in his own web. Wait a minute. It's Joey Salads and Spider. They're fighting. They're duking it out here.
This is unprofessional.
We're senior EBW officials here and EBW management to maybe get in the middle of this because the Spider has become unglued. He's unhinged. He is unhinged right now because this road to Extreme Kingdom has got him ready for what's ahead here.
Get out of your mistakes. This is between me and you. Yo.
Wait a minute. Oh my God. Wait a minute. The Spider has just hit Joey Salads. Down goes Joey, and the Spider is he's attacking him here. We need footage here. Where's the EBW arena here? We're in the EBW arena live, and it seems as if Joey Salads is just being mercifully attacked here, senselessly attacked. The Spider is he's just tangling him in his own web. Ladies and gentlemen, where is EBW officials? Where is EBW management? Where are those in the locker room to stop him? And it looks like the Spider has got Joey Salads right in the middle of the ring, and he's definitely, listen, Peter Parker has nothing on him. Nobody can stop him right now. He is so ready for the road to Extreme Kingdom, and that's what it's about here, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's about here. when it comes to the premier company in the basement. In the basement. There are those who talk about being in the backyard, the underground, the independent, the pro wrestling circuit. But this is what we fight for here in the basement. Spider is talking.
Swap that cam. You see? You want to do a shoot? You want to do a shoot? That was a shoot right there. All right? I'm here to prove myself here in EBW. I'm here to show that I can truly hang it. No, you get your hands off me. You get your hands off me. No.
It looks like somebody, is it Mr. H? Somebody is taking away the Spider. The Spider is going. The Spider is left, and he might leave for a reason, ladies and gentlemen, because this is clearly something that has gotten to the Spider's head. And Mr. H, I hope for your sake you're going to be safe and sound, because we just saw Joey Salads be senselessly attacked, and the Spider has had enough of you guys announcing loss after loss from him, and he's certainly giving it everything he has and telling the world here right now in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage, that road to Extreme Kingdom is definitely going to be the Spider, where he will certainly tangle those that get in his way into his web.
Listen, I mean, let me just say one thing. I mean, we wouldn't be announcing defeats if he wasn't losing so much. I mean, that's just the problem. And he doesn't seem to get that through his head. And he thinks that these backstage theatrics and things that he does. And
wait a minute, there's somebody coming in here.
Buddy Mike Hawk. Let me tell you,
Mike, thank you for coming in here. Mike, you just missed what the Spider has certainly tangled.
He's going unhinged, all right? I saw it all backstage, not in person. Thank God I didn't see it in person. There was some help. The help needed backstage, so I got them.
You needed baguestage help because Joey Salads is probably not going to be joining us here.
You know, Joey Salads, and make sure you check my guys. He's in good condition.
You guys talk about Aubrey Graham. Where is Aubrey Graham?
Where's Aubrey Graham? Aubrey Graham. Yeah. We don't even know what Aubrey Graham do. He's collecting my money. And funny enough, Aubrey Graham is my second cousin.
Yes, but there is no nepotism involved. There's no nepotism involved.
There's no nepotism involved. I got the EBW because of my great commentating.
Yes, and let me just say one thing. We have an official statement from EBW that says Mike Hawk is a promising commentator in the wrestling business, and that's the statement. No nepotism involved.
But right now, there is no question that we are certainly getting people on the road to EBW's Extreme Kingdom, and we picked up another subscriber since. So if you are here coming in and out, do me a favor, hit the sub button for EBW. We are almost
hit the sub for Extreme Kingdom.
I want to get these guys to 250. They got 3 since we've been on the air. We'll get to the back here in a few minutes. Yes, go ahead.
Well, we wait until Playboy J comes here because
I want to hear, because he came back on the last Friday Night Fend episode, and he's obviously going to be somebody that I am sure is going to have plenty to say here coming up on this road.
He's coming up next.
No, absolutely, and we're putting more people on the road to Extreme Kingdom.
And we want them here on that road, and while you do that, we get ready for Playboy J. I'm going to say hello to some people here in the chat. Zilla would like to say hello. Hello, Zilla. Thank you very much for joining us.
Going, Zilla?
I bought you some time. I want to say hello to my buddy, Mr. Ox McCoy from the IMF. He's the IMF Hardcore champion.
Hell yeah.
He wants to say hello. My buddy, Michael Christian. Michael, thank you for joining us. Hit the sub button for EBW. Brett Anderson from BYCW, former BYCW Hardcore champion, wants to say, hey, fellas. Hello, thank you from Zilla. Yes, Cameron Cage, a man that is certainly very accomplished in our scene, wants to say hello. And
how's it going, Cameron? This is a must-see. It is a must-see TV.
It is must-see TV, and thank you, Skulls.
Rip Ozzy Osbourne.
Rip Ozzy Osbourne.
Rest in peace, Ozzy, but we'll get to a different time. And yeah, I agree. Hell yeah, EBW. EBW. Button, please. I want to get to 250. We want to make that happen. Let's go. Thank you, Skulls. Thank you very much for joining us. Hello to Mr. H. Thank you, Mr. H. Definitely with the 80s. What's the 80s move? The Breakfast Club like hat. There you go. The Breakfast Club definitely wants it back. But nevertheless, hit the sub button for EBW. Let's get them to 250. Also, Aaron Blaze. Speaking of people that are well known in the backyard circuit, he'll be here next Thursday night.
Aaron Blaze.
Aaron Blaze, and he lives not too far from you guys. Maybe he wants to take his skills to the basement instead of going to cross country or going to other places in the underground. Maybe he needs to show. Maybe he needs. You know what, guys? I want to ask you something before we get Playboy Jay on here. You know, all these guys from the backyard, the underground wrestling circuit, they come on here and they've had plenty of skills, but do you think that some of these guys in the backyard and the underground, can they maybe show their skills, or should they want to show their skills here in the basement? What's your thoughts on that?
Listen, I think everybody should want to. It's if they can, and that's the biggest question. Are you able to deal with the basement? Are you able to deal with the low ceilings? I mean, this place is a dungeon, and it is for a reason. And
the Hearts, certainly, even the Hearts would be envious of that.
Exactly. The Heart basement dungeon has nothing on the EBW arena. Let me tell you that. All right. And by the way, we're gonna do another shoot. Like you said, is anyone capable? I think not. BCW. All right. BCW wrestles on a trampoline. All right. We wrestle on a
BCW. They come on my platform. I know BCW.
Yeah, I've heard of them, and we're doing a shoot on them. We think we're better than BCW. Just because BCW has a bigger platform than us does not mean that they have better wrestling than us. All right, we are more technical. We're more extreme. All right, doesn't matter if they bleeded one time. I bleeded 1,000,000 times. All right, this is my talk saying. All right, this is my talk saying.
I mean, BCW right now, some would say, is one of the premier companies in the backyard. But you have
premierly shit. You premierly shit. All right, they couldn't last 10 seconds on this floor. And speaking about the floor, we have a brand new match type in EBW.
Really?
We have a brand new match type, all right? Never seen before. I don't know if you can see, but there's no mat on the floor. This is a no mat mayhem.
No mat mayhem!
No mat mayhem!
God! I mean, this is revolutionary.
This is so revolutionary, all right?
We created a revolution over a quarter century ago, and it's coming back and it's circling all over again.
Here's the thing: there's a big set of rules, all right? Big set of rules. For the first 15 minutes, it's a 15-minute timer. For championship matches, it's a 20-minute timer. In that timer, you can win by knockout or submission. But once that timer's up, pinfalls are on, and you can win by pinfall. There's no mat. There's strikes involved. It's absolute mayhem.
I mean, this is just a first. I thought I've seen it all. I've had all these different people come on my platform for almost 6 years. We've even had on the ECW legends, the 80s heavy metal legends who've been at the top of the charts, sold millions. But now I've heard of this here in EBW, this revolutionary match that you guys have put together here. Boy, I thought I'd seen it all, but now I think I just have.
It's a work of art. Some may say it's a work of art. Behind the scenes, behind the cameras, a bunch of our wrestlers have been testing it out, and they're not leaving like with fine. They're leaving with bruises, they're leaving with scars, they're leaving with soreness. It is a violent match, and there's no barbed wire, no chairs, no tables involved. Just straight fist to face, straight grappling, and straight floor.
Well, we're gonna certainly see no mat, no ring.
No mat.
I mean, this is just.
I mean, the ropes stay up to still border a ring, but if you get slammed on that floor, it's unforgiving.
Boy, this is gonna be like when I was growing up in Brooklyn, and when I used to get into fights, and there was no you can run and hide. It was basically you were getting hit, and you were getting hit right hard on that surface, and it was certainly unkind, and it was very cold, and that's what's going to be coming up here on the road to Extreme Kingdom. Let me get to some more comments here, because a lot of people want to talk to you. I want to give you a few things here, and then we'll move on here. Please hit the sub button for EBW. We are closing in on 250 subs. I'll check it if we've hit another one. Follow EBW on Instagram. That's the way you get in touch with EBW. Yes, hello. We are finding out, Zilla, what is Extreme Basement Wrestling. You can follow
who is on Extreme Basement Wrestling.
This is fire, and if you're out
there, this is fire. This is good shit. All right, this is good shit.
What it's about here, and if you are here, conversely, hit the sub button for me. We'd appreciate that. Yes, hello, and Aubrey Graham is in the house. We already said that. Hit the
Aubrey
sub
Graham
button.
is in the house.
Yes, Aubrey Graham is here live.
We
Do
may
that.
see an appearance from Aubrey Graham later. Who knows?
You know
Who knows?
After what happened to Joey Salads, we might want to see that. Hello to Doc Holliday. Yes. The legendary Darkron, the underground OG from ROVW, a man that hosted the revolutionary Summer Bash shows. Summer Bash 1 and 2 is in the house. Evening, gents, and rest in peace to Ozzy. Yes, and Sabu, by the way. Rest in peace to Ozzy and Sabu. And there you go. BYCW is here. And
Sub EBW is legit. That's legitimate.
Thank
Thank you so much, Brett. Brett, the hitman.
There you go. Here. Our friends who are here Sunday in North Dakota, LBYW is here.
Legendary Backyard Wrestling. Welcome to EBW Extreme Nation Wrestling.
We're finding out what EBW has to offer. Yes, rest in peace, Ozzy.
Right now, I think we're ready for another guest.
Let's do it because I think I got enough comments for now. So who's coming here now on the road to Extreme Kingdom? Tell us who is now joining us.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man that is joining us next is an EBW original. He is the first ever EBW champion and will go down as a first ballot EBW Hall of Famer. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the man, the myth, the legend, Playboy J.
Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Stand by for liftoff. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. We are anxiously awaiting the arrival of Playboy J. This is an episode you will not want to forget here. And he's coming here. He's coming. We see him, and he's arrived here into the EBW arena. Playboy J has arrived here into the EBW arena.
Playboy J in the building. Oh,
he's here.
Oh,
He's coming here live on set. He's coming here live on set to speak with us here. Yes,
Playboy J in the freaking building.
He is here, the one and only, the EBW legend, EBW Hall of Famer.
Future Hall of Famer. Future Hall of Famer.
He will be.
Playboy J.
Well, Jay, it is nice to meet you on this road to Extreme Kingdom. We saw plenty from you on the last EBW episode, and it's an honor to meet you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And what can we expect from you coming up here at Extreme Kingdom?
Man, just me. You're gonna expect a lot of just new moves. You know, can't spoil. You're just gonna have to
don't tell the audience here because we need them to go watch, and you can do that by hitting the sub button EBW.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, expect a lot. You know, I'm gonna be busting my ass off, trying to get back to the top. You know,
absolutely.
How are you gonna do that? I mean, do you see yourself getting back to the top rather quickly? Obviously, this is a very deep EBW roster. Some of the very best in the entire wrestling circuit. I mean, it's going to certainly be a tall order potentially.
Yeah, well, lucky for me, I study, I watch film. You know, I took a break. You know, I was gone for a little while. You know how to recuperate and just figure out new strategies and how to perfect my craft for EBW.
Well,
absolutely.
Well, that's a good point. I mean, you certainly want to do that. And I see a bunch of people here in the chat. So do me a favor. Hit the sub button for EBW. Hit that sub button for EBW. So if you like what you see tonight, you're curiously intrigued by what EBW has to offer. You've never seen this before. The way you can get in touch and the way that we can keep bringing them back on Sportswire is by hitting that sub button for them so we can get EBW to the road that other companies like they shot on just now, like BCW have been on other places. So please hit the sub button.
Playboy, how do you feel about BCW?
And how do I feel about BCW? Well, you know, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, but I will say competition isn't bad. You know, look at.
No, listen. I mean, famously, we know ECW was in competition with WCW and WWF at the time, and we know here in the Northeast, EBW is right in the center here, the tri-state area, and BCW is in the tri-state area, and You know, we obviously BCW is doing one thing, EBW is doing another thing. There's one type of wrestling with BCW, and there's another type of wrestling here in EBW. So,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you're going one way, and they're going a different way.
Yeah. So, Playboy J, what can we expect from you at Extreme Kingdom? I know you already said that, but like, is there anyone in particular you're looking to face, or is anyone that challenges you?
Anybody that challenges me, I'm going for anything. It could be the night again. It could be, you know,
a lot of wrestlers do that. There's a lot of wrestlers you haven't faced. Sandoon, you haven't faced
Sandoon, who was here a little while ago. He was here a little while ago, and what a
Sandoon was here a while ago. You missed him.
Yeah, I mean, and you missed what the Spider did today to Joey Salads. Look at what the Spider did.
Yeah, the Spider, dude. All right. Playboy, I think it's your time to end up. And you know, it was a pleasure having you. It's a pleasure having you, like always. Can't wait to see what you do in Extreme Kingdom.
Yep.
But
and certainly, yes,
my friends for you, Tom.
Definitely are. Certainly, that the Playboy will figure out more of in the future. And that was Playboy J. And if you're here,
we have a very special guest for you right now.
Well, we're going to get that, ladies and gentlemen. We have another guest here, and
we have the commissioner of EBW, Aubrey Graham.
Aubrey, you should have been.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing great, but you should have been here 20 minutes ago when the Spider senselessly attacked Joey Salads.
Yeah, the Spider attacked Joey Salads, dude.
I only got a few things to say. I want to start off by saying I want you to thank me for being on your show.
I'm going to say that what else do you have to say here on the road to Extreme Kingdom?
Well, here's the thing. I didn't come on here to talk about how much money I brought into the league, how much of a great character I am for the league, how much I'm solely responsible for the growth of the league in this roster. I kind of just want to say, be ready for Extreme Kingdom, because obviously, well, I'm the star everyone pays the tickets for. We got a good roster of people. Mike Hawk is a dear friend of mine. I love singing Mike Hawk all the time. But at the end of the day, I want to have you thank me for being on the show, because without me here, I mean, I don't know what types of numbers you'd be having, because Aubrey Graham is the draw of all draws. I taught artists like Picasso everything they know about drawing, because all I do is draw. So,
well, we'll see what you'll be drawing, whether it's chicken scratch or hopefully it'll be something on the road to Extreme Kingdom. And thank you very much for coming onto the platform. And I'm sure we'll see you post Extreme Kingdom, sir.
Well, we really appreciate you finally saying a thank you for me joining the show.
Well, I didn't thank you joining the show. I just to let you know that this is the platform that had Rhino on here, but we can move along. I appreciate your time, and you do you, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You did a hell of a job today.
Thank you very much. Yes, well, we enjoyed it, and that was our commissioner here, Mr. Aubrey Graham, who hopefully will help Salads. Hopefully you help Joey Salads here get some medical attention.
Yeah, Joey Salads needs some medical attention. But,
I did see Kid Rock 1999 circa came out, but ECW was popular then. But hey, listen, you never know. But I do have some comments here while you figure it out here. Let me get to a couple comments. Brett Anderson is actually interested in working with you guys. Have a lot of potential.
Oh.
Brett's in Virginia. Well, we'll connect you. I want to say hello to my buddy Mickey Vargas, who wants to say that eventually.
Mickey Vargas. I know a wrestler named Vargas.
He's from New York, actually. Went to Texas. He was the House of Misfits Entertainment, head of the household, the only two-time winner. He wants to say that eventually you guys should get trained. He's on that road to doing that. And also, take it more seriously when you have a chance. And he's praying for you. Very well said.
Absolutely. Like, listen. Mike Hawk, he ain't training in the ring anytime soon. Mike Hawk can't take a bump. But let me tell you, the EBW champion, Owen Arrow. Listen, he's a stud. All right, we're going to talk about Owen Arrow a little bit later, because he's the main event of all the main events.
Absolutely.
But Owen Arrow, he's a stud, all right? And I heard through the grapevine, he just told me, he's actually going to begin training for real.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know what? Obviously, the success he's had in EBW, and he obviously looks to see greener pastures, and he looks to be able to hone his skills or take his talents elsewhere, just like Mickey Vargas did. Just like D. Savage, our guest yesterday, D'Angelo LaFlame has done the same. So there are others that have followed in those footsteps. And Owen Arrow, I'm sure we'll talk about it. But if
there you go. When Owen Arrow gets on, he's going to talk a lot. All right, he has a lot on his mind.
And hopefully he'll talk more than Gary Wolf did when he was here. He was an ECW legend. But hit the sub button for EBW. Please
hit the sub button.
Can't stress that enough. Let me get to some more comments because I got a bunch of them here. Yep, hello. Yep. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Yes, rest in peace, Ozzy.
We're gonna go check backstage real quick. We'll be right with you.
I'm gonna give you something when you come back. Thank you, Doc Holliday. Please hit the sub button for EBW. Also, if you're here, you want to subscribe to my old page here, I would appreciate that very much. We'd really, really appreciate that as well. And that's all good stuff. Also, want to say hello to the legendary Mr. Hardcore, who's back here next weekend and wants to say EBW has gotten my attention. Having the attitude of being better is a way to ensure your company lasts a long time. Well said. And this was a man that was front and center for one of the greatest companies, certainly in the GBYWN. And this is a man that certainly knows about what to do. And this guy Skrilla, by the way, is training. He's training, by the way, in the Performance Center, the WWE Performance Center. But thank you, Mr.
How's it going? How's it going, buddy? How's it going? You'll be hearing the line of Owen Arrow very soon.
Well, we very much appreciating that. And,
we very appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Now, I want to give you guys something while I have a chance, because I know that we'll see more of your talents arriving. But in the honor of you coming on here, it is EBW radio platforms. That's right.
Yeah!
That's right. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Let's go. That is amazing. We cannot wait to go on the show again. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
This is
absolutely
incredible.
Yes, we will definitely.
So they say invincible, but
I will give you the physical. Yeah, that was Tommy Invincible yesterday, but we'll give you the physical copy when we're off the air here, and I'm sure that we'll have plenty of you guys come back on here. And
absolutely,
W Stars, and this is just what a card you have shaping up here in Extreme Kingdom. This is shaping up to be one of the greatest cards in wrestling history. But wait a minute, yes.
I think we're getting a call. I think we're getting something backstage. I think we're getting a backstage interview.
Well,
hold on. I think we're getting a backstage interview with the Hardcore Intercontinental Champion, the Psycho.
We spoke about him about 15 minutes ago. We got him here. Oh my God!
Oh, here we go.
The Hardcore Intercontinental Champion has arrived, and Mr. H, you brought us the Psycho, and
let me know if you can hear him.
I mean, he's right where he wants to be, right in his wheelhouse. Nevertheless, yes, sir.
We're just testing right now. We're just making sure the line's okay.
Yes, we're live. Yes, we're live, Mr. H.
Yeah. Can you hear them well?
We can hear him a little bit, but Mr. H, talking to the microphone.
Okay. Oh well, the microphone is currently at the desk. So
there you go.
Right now, Reverend, we're backstage here with the Psycho, and he's listen. There's a lot of words being said about him. What do you have to say about this?
Oh wow, this new guy named Blackout. I don't know who this guy thinks he is, but let me tell you something. He's gonna step into my ring, thinking he could beat the Psycho when he knows he can't.
Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear any of that?
Right to the point. Listen, Psycho right now. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, he is the Hardcore Intercontinental Champion here in EBW. This is why this man has shown time and time again what he does here. He is the definition of what we'll expect here in the Extreme Kingdom. Wait a minute. He's coming out here and he's looking around and obviously Mr. H is going around with him and we're going backstage and we're here live on Sportswire Radio and it looks like right now the Psycho has
the Psycho's joining us right now, Tom.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's here in the EBW studios and what is going on?
The Psycho, look in the camera right here, buddy. But I know you're not the cameras you're used to looking are much faster. I'm bald. Don't worry. All right, here we go.
Yes, fellas. Tell us what's going on here. What is going on? Yes.
This newcomer, this guy, this I don't even think I could call a professional wrestler.
Oh,
He thinks he could come and try and get my title and get a title shot for free.
who are you talking about?
You know very
we're live.
much who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Blackout.
Oh, he's talking about Blackout.
Well, maybe the Psycho, you're going to black him out because if he wants that opportunity, you're going to make him forget and maybe regret the fact that he could potentially go in there one-on-one with you coming up here at Extreme Kingdom.
Yes, I will maul him like a wet towel.
Oh,
I will make him quit. I will make him tap. I'll pin him 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the EBW ring.
oh my God. Oh, that is some vicious words, Psycho. Let me tell you something, Psycho. Would you be opposed to facing him at Extreme Kingdom?
No, I will not.
Oh, he's not opposed to Extreme Kingdom. Here's the thing: we have to hear from Blackout himself, but unfortunately, Blackout's not here tonight.
Yeah,
Well, maybe that's the hardest thing Blackout could do because why would Blackout want to speak right now, and especially with the mood and the frame of mind that the Psycho's in right now?
It's all that because of how excited he is.
No, because Blackout, it's all casual. He doesn't know when to come to work.
Whoa! Oh! You have anything else to say about Blackout?
Another thing too, I like to bury my opponents in the ring, but not with my words. So I'm gonna keep this short and simple. He will be beaten, and the only thing he is going to see is darkness. The same thing, just like his name, blacked out.
Oh, those are some heavy words, Psycho. Those are some heavy words.
You know what? And I think that's what we can expect here coming up at Extreme Kingdom. That's another reason why, you need to follow our friends here in EBW because I just see we hit 249. 250 right now. Get them to 250 subs because that's the way we can find out more about EBW. And we can see more EBW coverage here because the Psycho is going to be in action defending that Hardcore Intercontinental Championship. We know what's going to be happening. Owen Arrow is going to join us here shortly. Yeah. We're waiting for his arrival. He's going to be in action. We know that already. Yes.
I think Owen Arrow just got to the building right now.
Oh my goodness! We're about to see the champion come here.
I don't know if he's coming out now. I don't know if he's coming out now, but he just arrived in the building. He just arrived.
We have confirmed
he's about to pick up here, ladies and gentlemen.
Helicopter has landed.
His helicopter has landed.
You know what? Vince McMahon used to come out in the limo. Evolution came out in the limo. The Wolfpack used to come out in the limos. Stone Cold would come out there sometimes in the truck for the beer with the Budweiser. Kurt Angle would come out with the milk. But our champion, Owen Arrow, he comes out via helicopter. We know.
Here's what I gotta say about Owen Arrow. He has the attitude of like a Stone Cold, but he has the class of a JBL. All right, he's a mixture of everything and everything you hate.
Yeah,
that's why you gotta love the kid. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why he's on top right now. He's got the richest prize in the basement right now. There is nobody that's on top like Owen Arrow right now in the basement.
All right, I feel like we should. Stop talking about Owen Arrow more about the Psycho while he's still here. Now, Psycho,
do you have anything else you want to say for us here right now?
Well, I have a question for you. Is there any match type in particular that you want at Extreme Kingdom if the Blackout accepts your challenge?
Well, this is a tough decision. I know, very tough decision here. It's a lot to process. I understand.
In a steel cage match.
Oh! EBW!
Holy shit!
EBW!
These are setting a steel cage match! Alright!
Nobody can get in the way. Nobody.
Now listen.
Wars. Yes.
Listen. What separates a steel cage match from every trampoline is that a trampoline already has a cage. We have to manually put up a cage to make this shit into an actual cage.
To do that here in the EBW arena and to be able to figure that out, I mean, the science behind it and between the inches. I mean, listen, they always talk about football being a game of inches. They talk about baseball being a game of inches. They talk about all these different things you have to watch the replays for in sports. But here in EBW and the EBW arena, to be able to put that steel cage together, to be able to put it up here, considering with what we have to deal with it, and it's almost you guys are playing in a bandbox, and to be able to figure this out, this is going to take certainly a job that's going to take us days here to get us ready for a match that we're never going to see again here. I have no doubt in the EBW arena.
Let's see. Like, there's been previous cage matches before, and Owen Arrows just so happened to be in both of them. Owen Arrows, Playboy J inside the steel cage.
Different between the Psycho right now and the mood that he's in. Between what we see from him coming up, this is just. I mean, we may never be the same again.
We never may be the same again. It's Psycho. I think that might wrap it up for you, buddy. Listen, you have everything you can say. Get off your mind. It was an honor having you. Can't wait to hear what Blackout has to say to you.
I think best bet is probably just to wait until Extreme Kingdom and maybe figure out how he won't black out in that steel cage.
Who knows? Mr. H, I'm going to go backstage and check up on Joey Salad, see if he's okay.
Well, he hopefully got some medical attention, and if you are here, we got another sub, so we're one subscriber away from that 250. And it's also EBW Day here on Sportswire Radio. So if you're watching this, you're popping in and out of the chat, and you're wondering what's going on, this is what you're about. We've got here Monday's guest coming up here. He is the All Wrestling Matters Hardcore Champion, the NEW Northeastern Champion, Jake Dvorak. He is here. He would like to chime in. He would also like to say hello. Thank you, Jake, very much for coming on. I'm looking forward to Monday's show with you. Jake will be on here a couple of times coming up. And there are many wrestlers in EBW, Zilla. We've had on just now the Psycho, our Hardcore Intercontinental Champion. We had on the Spider. Sandoon was here. Playboy J was here. So we've had on a number of some of your favorites here at EBW. And the way you can find out more about EBW is by hitting the subscriber button here. The subscriber button and gets us to 250 subs, and that's how we can help EBW grow and get everybody ready for that road to the Extreme Kingdom. And it is certainly coming up here very, very soon. And this is the most extreme company in the basement, and this is the premier company in the basement. They've already called their shot. They've called out companies like BCW and said anybody's welcome to work for them here in EBW, but it's a matter of can they hang here in EBW? We're going to have to find out, and please hit the sub button for EBW. And my name is yes. Okay. Yes.
Tom. Get the king.
I think we need here EBW cameras, maybe EBW backstage. We're now arriving backstage or in EBW. Yes. Yes.
See right here? We have
it's Joey Salads. It's Joey Salads here. Oh my goodness.
No.
This is just
sit down.
Joey.
No.
Joey, I mean, this is very commendable here. To show the courage to finish out the rest of the show as we get ready for our champion here, Owen Arrow, to close the show out. This is very commendable here. But
no, it's going to be Owen Arrow and El Cranio. But we have
El Cranio showing up even better for us. I mean,
we have one more guest before those two.
Well, let's bring them on here. We're in prime time, baby.
I'm gonna go yelling him backstage. She's leaving.
And Joey, I mean, I give you a lot of credit for being here. This is obviously something the doctors probably ordered against and advised against, and this is certainly a very, very, I guess, courageous decision from your stake, because we know the spider could be lurking, and spiders bite, and they carry a poisonous bite, and you found that out firsthand. But to be here, I give you a lot of credit because you've shown a lot of courage.
Yep. I was real unprofessional of him, and I honestly hope he gets his ass kicked in his next match. And I hope he loses again and again and again. And I even hope he gets fired for attacking me.
Well, I have no idea. I mean, Aubrey Graham was here. You should definitely talk to Aubrey Graham about that later on. Maybe you can talk to Aubrey Graham about that.
This guy busted my lip.
Well, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. I'm just giving you a lot of credit, Aubrey, for this, the toughness and, the integrity, the intensity, and, I don't know about intelligence, but you've definitely shown some things here to keep on fighting. No question.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, we're going to find out here. We were waiting an arrival here of somebody else before we get to the main event. And if you are here, hit the sub button for EBW. I would really appreciate that. Hit that sub button for EBW, because we are one more subscriber away from 250 subs. So it's going to come up here. But wait a minute. We are now, looks like we have gone back backstage here into the EBW arena, and someone's coming out, and we are wondering what we're about to walk into here. Wait a minute, and I think it's the Canadian Crippler, the best technical wrestler in the sport, certainly in the basement. The Canadian Crippler has arrived. He's arrived. Here is the Crippler, the Canadian Crippler himself, and boy, this is just, yes, he's here. The Canadian Crippler, the one and only Canadian Crippler. Yes. Yes, now the Canadian Crippler is now getting a chair, and we're going to see what he has to say right now as he's with Mr. H and Joey Salads. And
how's it going, Tom?
Crippler, it's an honor to speak with you, and certainly having one of the premier technical wrestlers in all of our sport, and to have a minute or two with you before the road to Extreme Kingdom, it is absolutely an honor to meet you.
Yeah. Thank you for those kind words. You know, I like to give it my 110% best every single time I go in that ring. You just saw I win the ring and kiss the floor, because that's how much that mat means to me. That's how much.
I can see that. And obviously that road to Extreme Kingdom, you obviously want to be a part of that, and you have some big plans, I have no doubt.
I have some big plans. See, I'm in this little tournament called the Triple X Division Tournament, where the winner gets crowned the first ever Triple X champion. Now, see, I'm in the semifinals of the tournament. I have to face the Gangsta.
We spoke a little bit about him before during the show. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, the Gangsta man. You know, he's a rough, mean man. You know, the way he works is like nothing else. But you know I can beat him. I know that I'm a better wrestler than him. So when it comes to that, the Gangsta is out of the equation. It's really about who I want to face in the finals.
Well, how important is this show coming up for you and to be successful here?
Well, it means so much to me. Listen, I was the first ever hardcore intercontinental champion. Me, the best technical wrestler in the company, being a hardcore champion. But you know, I was the one that pioneered that title, and I can safely say I will never compete for that title ever again. But
well, I mean, obviously, we know heritage certainly speaks for itself, and your abilities are what's going to carry you here coming up to be able to get to the finals and to get to that X Division Championship.
Yeah, like, listen, like, that title, the triple, Mr. H has a little presentation he wants to show us. The Triple X Championship right here.
Oh, my God! There it is! One of the premier prizes in our sport. That Triple X Championship, and yeah, you've got those 3 X's, and that's what it's all about here in Extreme Kingdom, to win that Triple X Championship, and yeah, this is why we fight. This is why we go out there and put our bodies on the line the way we do here in EBW, and there's no question that the EBW gang is doing that, and especially the Canadian Crippler. Don't do it. Don't touch it. Just like the Stanley Cup, you're Canadian. You don't touch that Stanley Cup until you go out there and win that cup. And you don't want the conference finals championship. You want that Stanley Cup. So don't touch that. Yeah, Rangers fans, they haven't had much success with the Stanley Cups. They wouldn't know too much about it. So they haven't. They won 1 cup in 85 years. But the point is, that's a different show for a different time. But for you, the Canadian Crippler, you want to make sure that you do everything you can to bring back that Triple X Championship to your native country. And to be saying, oh, Canada, my home, sweet home. And to be that Triple X and bring home some Tim Hortons with you, and make sure you get that.
Oh yeah, get some tidbits.
And go play the lotto, the Canadian lotto there. You're gonna do all of that here, and I have no doubt that you are primed and poised for a huge Extreme Kingdom and winning that Triple X Championship.
Now listen. I want to do everything I can to bring home this title, to bring home the Triple X Division Championship, a title that honestly shows how good of a wrestler you are, shows how technical you are, and how good you are.
Yes.
That title perfectly explains my description of being just a damn good wrestler. But here's the thing. Who do I want to face more? The Apex Gambler or Perk Angle?
I think for your skills, they're both great opponents, but Mr. Angle and you think about your technical skills, his skills. I mean, that's got to be something that's very tempting. But again, the Apex Gambler, we saw what he did to the Spider on the last EBW episode on Friday Fent. I mean, that's a tough call.
Listen. I fucking can't stand Perk Angle. There's no man I hate more in this company than Perk Angle. Okay, so if it would be an honor and a blessing if he beat the Apex Gambler. And if he beats him 1, 2, 3 right in the mat, and I get to put my hands on Perk Angle.
No, what is your thing against Americans?
What do you mean by I'm Canadian? I certainly hate that American. All right, Perk Angle, he's a fraud. All right, he is a fraud. And I'm going to expose Perk Angle at Extreme Kingdom. All right, I don't care how new he is here. I'm a fucking original. All right, I deserve to be where I'm at right here. All right, now we have guys like you. I'm only gonna hurt you verbally because right now you're in critical condition. So I'm not gonna put my hands on you.
This is what it's about here at EBW. This is what it's about here in the basement. Listen, we cut right to the chase here. We cut to the chase in the Canadian Crippler. Well, you know what? He's obviously unfiltered. He's raw, and this is the way he likes it. And this is the way he wants to be coming up here in the Extreme Kingdom. Forget about what you've heard. Forget about what he's done. He's telling us here right now on Sportswire Radio, he is going to be your next Triple X champion. This is why you need to hit that sub button for EBW.
Absolutely. I'm going to expose Perk Angle for the fake wrestler he is, and I'm going to prove why I'm the best damn technical wrestler in the world and bring home that gold around my waist to my home and native land, Canada.
Well, certainly we stand on guard. There is no question that the Canadian Crippler will stand on guard with that Triple X championship, and that's what he wants. And hit the sub button for EBW because he won't come after you. And our friends in STBW have come here from Illinois, so you have attracted a lot of curiosity here. And Canada and Illinois, I mean, there is not too far of a difference. And who knows, Canadian Crippler? Maybe you're traveling all over the United States with this Triple X championship. Should you win it, we'll have to find out.
If I win it, I'll say wherever EBW wants, because my heart is in EBW.
Maybe you can defend that championship in Canada too. Maybe we'll see.
If they give me the green flag, absolutely, because I don't back down any match. But my
you
heart
want to wrestle back home. It must be a pain with getting, with the bringing out that passport and getting around, and I'm sure you'd like to stay a lot closer to home and all that jazz. And yes, please support EBW and all that stuff. And there you go. Hit the follow button for EBW. Yes.
I think my time may be up.
Your time may be up. Well, it's great to meet you. We'll look forward to seeing what's ahead here at Extreme Kingdom, and I'm sure we'll see you post Extreme Kingdom, regardless of what you do.
Personally, I cannot wait for the main event of the show, Owen Arrow and El Cranio.
I think I'm going to remember how to say it finally. El Cranio and Owen Arrow. That is what everyone's been waiting for. We have all been waiting for this here tonight. What a way to close out this historic, memorable debut of EBW on Sportswire Radio on that road to the Extreme Kingdom. If you are here, hit that sub button for me for EBW. Thank you, Canadian Crippler, and definitely looking forward to seeing you here soon. Good luck.
Of course.
Oh, Mr. H, boy, he really wanted to elbow you there, and it's good thing that you didn't get elbowed because you don't want to join Joey Salads there in potential medical attention.
Hey, look, I'm not worried about it too much. I mean, the Canadian Crippler is great. He's a great technical wrestler, but the strength, I don't know if the strength's there. The technical side there.
I mean, we're going to find out. There's no question that he could have some choices, and Apex Gambler or Mr. Angle, we'll find out. We saw before the Psycho, and he's got the potential to go up against Blackout, and Blackout's going to have to maybe change his plans. Who knows? But we are waiting for Owen Arrow and El Cranio to come out, and that's going to be one for the ages. Did I finally get that right? El Cranio? Or is it Cranio? Cranio? We'll finally get it right here. Cranio. There you go. But we're waiting for them to arrive, and if you are here and I see people in and out, go hit the sub button for this company. Go hit.
Hey,
the
listen,
sub.
they're in and out because they're checking the EBW page out, and you can't blame them for that, you know.
That's true. That's true. But one more subscription gets them to 250. So go out there and get them to 250. But obviously, we're excited about this. We're excited to meet our champion. We're excited to meet the Scramble winner, and I am very excited to see what else is in store here.
Hey, listen, Owen Arrow is going to be out soon. The helicopter landed. There were some issues getting him off the helicopter. Listen, that happens every now and then. He loves it so much. He just loves to chill with his feet up. There's champagne, there's berries, there's everything that he needs in there. It's hard to get him off of the helicopter. But he understands he is a company man at heart. He does know that despite he is at the top of the top, he does need to do things for the company that built him up. And, of course, no one is bigger than the logo, EBW.
Well, and that's why he's coming out. And Mr. Salads, I give you a lot of credit. And Mr. Salads, I can barely see you there, but he's fighting. He's definitely giving it all he's got. And I'm excited about this. What a memorable episode. Yes, Mr. Salads. I think we were trying to hear you speak, but now you can speak into the camera.
Yep. You know, just eyes all damaged and, you know, unprofessionalism like usual.
Well, you know what? Listen, you're a fighter, and we will take back all the things that the Spider said about you or did about you. But we can try to do that. But we are imminently awaiting the arrival of El Cranio and also Owen Arrow. And
yeah, we believe that there's a good chance that Owen Arrow may be out first. And
the champion out first?
Well,
That's
listen, well, again, we talk about Owen Arrow. There's a lot of things that he has to agree with, and he likes to be first. You know, that old thing in school, first is the worst, second is the best. He used to always be first, and he was always the worst. And now he wants to redeem himself, being first is the best and second is the worst.
Well, first impressions count for everything, and I have no doubt that this will be quite an impression as we're waiting for the champion to come out first. And
he's almost out. There's a very long tunnel between the helicopter and
that tunnel is going to give us enough time to promote this, that on all Sportzwire platforms is EBW Day. Wait a minute. We'll take this off here because we have now received word that the EBW champion has arrived. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, you were looking at it here first. A first here. The reigning, defending EBW champion himself, Mr. Owen Arrow, is live, and he has come into the EBW arena just days before the Extreme Kingdom. And let's hear what he has to say live on Sportswire Radio. Let's hear live what the EBW champion has to say. Yes, we can turn the music down. We are waiting, and it looks like Mr. Salads is coming. And Mr. Salads, and we hope you're okay. But obviously, let's wait as the champion is waiting. Someone give him a microphone. Someone get him an opportunity to speak. And well, he's coming here right now to the EBW studios to address us here on Sportswire Radio. Very, very honored to have the opportunity to speak with the EBW champion, the one and only Owen Arrow, and it's an absolute honor, sir. And thank you for being with us here. I know you're a busy man, obviously a long commute to get here, the helicopter, that traffic, obviously, and
a whole 15-minute commute, man.
Well, Mets, the Mets playing certainly gives you a longer commute because obviously we know what playing City Field. But thank you for being here with us.
I'm pumping right now, all right? I just came back. Uncle Stevie gave me the little helicopter. Me and him a good buddy.
My bank account was big. He makes me look like I've got peanuts, and I'm considered to be a daddy Warbucks. But enough about me. But Mr. Arrow, it's an honor. And what can we expect here coming up at the Extreme Kingdom where your championship is on the line?
Well, first off, I just want to say thank you so much for having not only just me on the show, but everyone here at EBW.
Oh, what a memorable show tonight. I mean, we have had people tuning in and out. I mean, it has been a memorable show on Sportswire, put it that way.
Certainly something that will blow up on social media, and let me just tell you, I can't wait for it.
And we've had people in the chat already saying that they want a piece of EBW roster members. So, yeah, there you have it.
Whoa. Well, guess what? If you have a plane ticket you can buy, you want to fight on your guy.
Yeah.
No, but listen, like I was saying, it's an honor having us on the show. Thank you so much for having us. This is going to lift EBW to bigger and better heights. And as the quarterback, somebody says, the Cody Rhodes of EBW, someone said to me, I didn't say that myself. I mean, I just said it now, but I was quoting someone. I love it. I respect it, and I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone who thinks that.
Well, obviously, you have proven that, and you're going to have to prove it here one more time coming up.
Yeah. Extreme Kingdom Man facing El Cranio. Now, listen. El Cranio, I've said it before, he's a hell of a competitor. He won the Supreme Scramble. It's no easy task. But there's a much harder task. That's Owen Arrow. All right? I am the task. I am the task of all tasks. If you can at least stand in the ring with me, if you can go the distance with me, then you consider yourself a good wrestler. But can you be the best wrestler? And to be the best wrestler, you have to beat the best wrestler. And you're looking at him right now, Tom. You're looking at the EBW champion. I am the best wrestler in this company. I am the best superstar in all of professional wrestling YouTube. And that's not a fact. That's not a spoiler. That's just me being honest.
Well, you have done that, but he wins the Supreme Scramble. What's your thoughts on that?
Another day in the office for Owen Arrow. It could have been anybody who won that. Does not matter. He's just another wrestler. He's just another step, another blockage in my path of success with this title reign. So for me, it's just another day in the office, but for El Cranio, it's the biggest match of his life.
It's the biggest match of his life, but that may throw him everything he's got at you to take what means so much to you, champ.
Like, listen. Like, he can give all of his heart, all of what he has. But can he beat me? That's that question at the end of the day.
That's a fair point that we're going to find that out very shortly. And the way to do that is by going to the EBW YouTube page. And you can do that here for us on EBW by hitting the sub button for us. But obviously, I see you've motioned something to Mr. H. And
yeah.
To find out what that is. Yes, champion. Go ahead. You've got the floor.
Yeah, no. But like, listen, Acronio, he can talk all he can talk as much English as he can. Because let's be for real, it's not good. It's no bueno. So he can talk all he wants. Yeah.
Well, wait a minute.
I think somebody may be coming out.
Oh well. Obviously that certainly changes the discussion here on Sportswire. This really does change the discussion.
Listen, we're just making sure that the champ is prepared. We don't want the champ to be blindsided anyway like that.
We don't want to see what happened earlier between Joey Salads and Spider. We definitely don't want to see that.
That was not our.
Wait a minute. Wait, I think I think we have him here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you thought this was an episode, you would forget about that, because this has just been one of the most memorable episodes in Sportswire Radio history. That's why you hit the button for EBW. Please hit that sub button for EBW. Hit that sub button. They are at $2.49. Somebody go sub to them. Wait a minute! It's El Cranio! It's El Cranio! The Supreme Scramble winner Owen Arrow! They're fighting right now live! They're fighting! We need Mr. H to break it up! Break it up! Break it up! Break it up! This is how excited that these guys are! They want to go out there and fight! They want to go out and fight for the richest prize! This is what it's about here in the basement! This is what it's about in EBW, and it looks like here, Owen Arrow has lost his cool, understandably so. Owen Arrow has lost his cool, and Mr. H is trying to talk to him here. And what's going on here? It looks like Mr. Arrow is getting ready to leave the EBW arena, and there's just no telling what's going to happen here on this road to the Extreme Kingdom. And it looks like we're coming back, and Mr. H, I think we've got who we need to be here right now. And yeah, put that. Wait a minute. These guys, listen, man, this is where we need Aubrey Graham. Where is Aubrey Graham when we need him? Put these guys together. And we've got El Cranio and we've got Mr. Owen Arrow, our reigning defending EBW champion. And do we have that? Do we now get a chance to talk to you guys here, or is this going to continue to unfold, or what?
Here, listen, I'm saying right now, as Aubrey Graham's little goon that's down here, I'm going to say one thing. You guys may scuffle, but we're not finishing until the conversation is over.
Well, listen, we understand the anticipation. We understand the importance, and we understand what this means to both of you. But is there anything that you want to say for us, Mr. El Cranio? Anything that you want to say, or anything you want to let the audience know in the way that you do?
Yes. I said this multiple times. I come in for that title, Lonero, and you are a corrupt wrestler. You are corrupt, and you are a cancer to EBW.
Huh? First off, I have no idea what you said, but I was able to translate it through your mask. You said I'm a cancer? I'm a cancer to EBW? What makes you say that? Huh? Is it because I had this? Is it because you're jealous? Is it because you're jealous of the gold that I have strapped around me? Is that what makes me cancer?
No.
Or is it the fact that I'm just better than you? Is it the fact that I'm a better wrestler than you? I'm a more accomplished wrestler than you? Am I really a cancer, Acronio, or is it just jealousy?
No, we'll see, because we haven't got to the bottom of this yet.
Bottom of what? What the fuck are you talking about?
We know which. We seen the footage. Everyone's seen you backstage, Owen Arrow.
That these claims again that me siding with Aubrey Graham.
Yes.
What?
There's
And we
footage
saw
of you
Aubrey Graham tonight on the show. We saw
You
that.
Aubrey Graham.
corrupt. You're
I am
corrupt.
not.
Corrupt. You're gonna destroy this company. Just for that. Just for this.
First off,
But when I take it from you, you won't be able to destroy nothing. And I told you this once before, and I'm gonna tell you again. I cannot die. Or I cannot be killed by you.
again with these false and fake claims, these false accusations of me teaming up with Aubrey Graham. I don't know if you've heard, but I fucking hate Aubrey Graham. Aubrey Graham tried to take this title away from me. He prevented me to becoming a champion, but I just fought and worked my ass off to get to where I'm at. So for you to make up that claim again, El Cranio, that how dare you? That's so disrespectful to my motto, disrespectful to EBW. Now, I used to be a fan of you. I used to be a fan of when you were down in Tijuana. You're taped. I've seen it all. El Cranio. But for you to now stand eye to eye, I guess it's true. Never meet your heroes because you're nothing but a piece of shit.
Boy, we can just see what this is doing. This prize means so much. It means so much to us here in EBW. And Mr. Cranio, what would it mean to you to win that EBW championship?
It'll mean everything. It'll mean everything to me.
Good thing you ain't fucking touching it.
It'll mean everything to me. And the fact that you said you worked your ass off. No, you just sold your soul to Aubrey Graham, the commissioner of this company, who's going to destroy it. And he's going to destroy it just because for you to have that title.
First off, don't put my hands on my fucking property.
Ooh.
You don't fucking put my hands. Yeah, Mr. H is not looking.
Guy.
Mr. H is not looking, motherfucker. You want to go ahead right now?
Wait a minute. Listen, we understand this is obviously meaning so much. So let's get to maybe some final statements from both of you guys, and maybe
Let's sit down. Let's be professional.
We understand what this prize means to so many, and maybe Champ, I'll let you have the opportunity to say a few final words before we sign off here. Obviously, we could see how personal this has become. We can see what this means to both of you, and the talking really, it has to come to an end. It has to come to an end before the Extreme Kingdom. And Champ, I want to give you that opportunity because you came here first. You wanted that first impression, and I want you to be able to tell us your final words before we sign off tonight.
I want to set the tone of what I really mean, El Cranio. Now listen. Listen. You called for an unsanctioned match. That was your decision. And to be honest, it's going to backfire. It's going to backfire like crazy because you may be the most violent luchador of all time, but you never stepped in the ring with unhinged Owen Arrow. You've never stepped in the ring with me. You never stepped in the guy like me to that caliber of violence. So you really want to go there, El Cranio? You really want to be unsanctioned? I'll show you unsanctioned.
No problem, because I will beat you for that title, and you're never gonna get it back. You're not gonna. I will never.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you could see why this is what it means to Owen Arrow. And you could see why he is the reigning defending EBW champion. And I'm going to go to
this is personal because there's some personal accusations being thrown around about.
We've heard Aubrey Graham come up tonight a lot. A lot about Aubrey Graham has been said.
Look, I want to make it very clear that I am in no way colluding with Owen Arrow. I have great respect for him as a wrestler. I mean, you got to understand that I'm part of the reason. I'm most of the reason why he's so big and who he is today. But at the end of the day, I am in no way colluding with him because when EBW is at its fairest, I make the most money, and I already make tons and tons and tons of money for this company. But I am in no way colluding with Owen Arrow. He's doing this on his own fruition.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, I think that you coming on is certainly addressing that is certainly of interest to some people in EBW.
I have a question for you, El Cranio. The so-called footage. Where have you seen this so-called footage? Because we can pull up shit right now. We have the technology to do that.
It will be put out there that you are a fraud.
So you're making false accusations.
You're not gonna admit it. Of course you aren't. You're gonna gaslight these people into thinking that you're some hero when you're not.
Well, I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is certainly these accusations aren't going to end. The only thing that I could say that's left before I give El Cranio the opportunity to say something else as final words is you have to go tune into EBW on YouTube. Follow them on Instagram. And that's how you're going to stay up to date on this road to Extreme Kingdom. We could see this unsanctioned match. It may be the greatest championship match, not just in EBW history, maybe in basement or all of wrestling history. We can see El Cranio, the Supreme Scramble winner, Owen Arrow, the man that has been an EBW original, a man that has time and time again proven what he can do in EBW. But El Cranio has also talked about the fact. He has talked about this collusion, these accusations, and at the end of the day, it's all going to come to an end. It's all going to rear its ugly head here coming up at the Extreme Kingdom. El Cranio, I want to give you the opportunity. Do you have any final words, anything you want to say before we sign off?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that this is a fraud right here. And I will defeat him at Extreme Kingdom for his champion. And for you,
I think, ladies and gentlemen, this might be the cuter that we're going to go off the air because we have obviously seen enough between these guys, and I think that means we're going to end the show.
No, you're not turning anything off. You're not turning anything off.
For EBW, hit that sub button for them, and I think that's it. There's no more. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going off the air. Thank you so much, everybody here for tuning in because El Cranio and Owen Arrow are going at it. They are fighting here live on set in the EBW studios. There's nothing else we can do. Where is EBW management? Where is senior officials to break this up? We don't need this here on Sportswire. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. My name is the Reverend Tom Bryce, your voice figure to be living with all music and wrestling matters. We can see if this is going to end here. There is no clear winner in this. The only people that win are the ideas that are tuned in tonight. And if you are seeing EBW for the first time, we can see it. El Cranio and Owen Arrow are going at it. They're going at you on Sportswire. Owen Arrow, look at what he's doing to El Cranio. Thank you so much, everybody, here for tuning in. He's kicking him out of the ring. Have a good night. Until then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. On the number one. Owen Arrow is mouthing off on Sportswire. Break it up. There's nothing else we can do. El Cranio is seriously injured. He is jeopardized here. And I think we may not even see him back out. Who knows? But thank you, everybody, here for tuning in on Sportswire Radio. Hit that sub button for us. We're out of here. We're out of time. But El Cranio's come back. El Cranio, he don't want no more. He knows it's time to go. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you very much. We will see you soon. And post-Extreme Kingdom coverage will be here live on Sportswire Radio. Thank you, everybody. But Owen Arrow is standing tall. He's come back in here to the EBW arena. He's backing off. He's got that prize that everybody fights for here in this sport. Everybody that fights for here in the basement. There it is. Look at that championship. There it is. But that's it. We're out of time. We are being signaled that we're off the air here. Thank you.
What trailer park you come from? You want a shot? This? Hit me up.
Oh, he said anybody that wants a shot, hit him up. But we'll see if he's going to keep that championship here coming up at the Extreme Kingdom. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We will be out of here. We are out of time. And this one's going to be one for the history books. Thank you so much, everybody. That is EBW. Hit the sub button for them. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you soon.